All right, let's see what we have in store for us today. Pattern collections, pattern dash collections. It's important to put that dash in there. See, it says pattern dash collections. That dash is important. If you don't put the dash, you end up somewhere else. So it's pattern-collections.com. Scroll down to pattern focus. Scroll down to today's pattern, which is the last one of the week. We're going to do another flower pattern. See, we got lots of good flower patterns this week. It's a good thing I didn't try to use a string. All right. This is another one by Nicole. We love Nicole. Nicole does all sorts of fun stuff, and she is one of the moderators of the Tangle It Pattern Club group, and she is just awesome. She picks all of our patterns. She makes sure that the website is she between her and Ina, they are the pattern club. Just amazing work that these ladies do. Anyway, just wanted to give her a shout out. This one is another flowery sort of a thing, which I will probably just do as a single again. Triangle, number 1. Or that triangle, number 2. Number 3, in each of the 3 triangles, you're going to make yourself a petal shape, right? Petal shape. 4, inside the petal shape, you're going to make these rice shapes. It almost might be easier for me, and this is just for me, it might be easier for me to draw the rice shape in the middle of the triangle first and then make the petal match it. That's just me. I'm going to probably draw it that way. And then step 5, from the point of the triangle, you're going to come out and make these little blops, right? And you're going to fill those in. And that's it. But it's a great one to put a gem in. I may be getting out my colored pencils again. I'm going to make this nice and big and smack dab in the middle of my tile. And in order to be kind of in a good place, I'm going to actually place my triangle this way on my tile, and I'm going to draw that in pencil just to get started. So then I'll have room for a petal here, and a petal here, and a petal here, and those little floopy things here. That'll be good. Okay, I'm just planning myself out. You guys can do that. You don't have to just start straight with pen, because, you know, there's a reason we're Tangle It Pattern Club and we are Pattern Collections. And I say we as in like I'm part of the leadership. I'm not. I just follow along what they do. But this group, while it embraces Zentangle and Zentangle patterns, it's not specifically Zentangle. It can do other patterns that are not Zentangle. So because of that, we can also add gems. We can also embellish in other ways. We can make things that look more doodly. And yeah, we can do that. So let's start with the triangle. And we're going to aura the triangle. I'm going to actually make this my outside triangle instead of my inside triangle. And then do one inside, because I made that pretty big. We're going to do like that. And then I still say, for me, it's easier to draw the rice shape first. So I'm going to draw this rice-like shape right in the middle of my triangle. And you'll notice they're not all the same. That one's got quite the curve to it. It's okay. Now I'm going to do my petal. Because for me, that was easier. You can do it the other way around, like the step out shows. Doesn't matter. Draw it however makes it easiest for you. Okay? And then coming out from the point of the triangle, coming out this way, and I'm going to make them big. She's got them kind of tiny. I'm going to make them big. Is a petal like that. And they grow toward the middle until you run out of room. I guess I didn't go as big as I thought because my pattern is pretty big, so I went really about the same, about halfway up your petal. And just keep going, alternating until you run out of room. And then do one over the middle like that. Okay. One more time. I'm going to zoom in just a teeny tad. Petal about halfway up. And about halfway up, and just back and forth, making each one slightly smaller until you run out of room. There we go. That's it. That is the pattern. And then you can embellish however you see fit. I'm actually feeling stripes. And I no longer feel gem. And I was so excited to do a gem, and I no longer feel gem. Why is that? That's really weird. It changed in an instant. I looked up at it and it no longer said put a gem here. It says to me that it wants Knightsbridge. Why does it want Knightsbridge in there? I don't want to put Knightsbridge in there. That's what it says. Sometimes I don't like what my tile tells me to do, but it's telling me it wants Knightsbridge in there. It wants dark. It wants to be dark and bold and dramatic. What the heck? It wants striping here. And it wants Knightsbridge in there. So that's what I'm doing. But it's not what I want to do. But it's what the Tangle is telling me to do. So excuse me. Let me get a drink of water. Just one moment. So for anybody who might be doing any videoing, just an FYI, make sure you have something to drink nearby, because you never know when you're going to need it, like just now. That's really weird how I really was looking forward to doing another gem. Because I thought, wow, that's perfect for a gem. Just like the sample. Apparently I'm not supposed to make it just like the sample. It wants to be different. Darn thing. Okay, do I want the black on the outside or the inside? Because you never know. Okay, you tell me where you want the black. You want the white on the inside, okay. So, and then I want my sparkle here. I'm going to plan my sparkles. I want them there. So I'm going to leave that one white. So my sparkles are actually pretty close to the bottom. I almost never add striping without a sparkle. I just think those sparkles just are the best part of striping for me. Okay, that's what I want. Very strange. Okay. So let's see, today this is the Sunday, right? Isn't that what I said? This is the last one of the week. So when you, while you're watching this, it means that yesterday, Saturday, my husband was on his bike ride. He did what's called the Cucamonga Challenge, and I'm hoping he did well. It's supposed to be hot, unfortunately, but the Cucamonga Challenge does a lot of uphill. It's a 50-mile bike ride with lots of hills. So I am going along as they do have what they call sag stops, which is the like a pit stop. Porta potties and food and water and such, energy drinks, that sort of thing. However, they like to have either myself or the husband of one of the other riders in the group not follow exactly, but leapfrog ahead and wait for them at specific areas that might be between the sag stops. just in case. Like these two are going to have two really big incline sections, and so I think they're going to have me sit just before the incline so that if they need anything before they climb the hill, I'll be there, because it'll be several miles away from the last pit stop. And they may be feeling good and just want to go, go, go. Or they may be like, some of the group may be just done. You never know, because by the time they get to the incline part, they will have already done like 30 miles or something. And then they have to do the climbing. I think that's why it's called Cucamonga Challenge, because the climbing part is not at the beginning of the ride. The climbing part's near the end of the ride. So they go up one really big incline and then they go whooshing down, which is, Dean said, is the fun part. And then they go over a couple of streets and they do it again. Go up to the top. So they have to do it twice. So I think they want me at the bottom of the first hill, and then as soon as they pass by, I'll pop in the car and go to the bottom of the next hill. I think that's what they're going to have me do. I will let you guys know how it goes on Monday. Okay. I like that very much. That's pleasing to me. And for some reason it wants night spreads in here. And I'm okay. So I'm just going to take and I'm going to make some random. I'm not going to do it in any sort of specific way. I'm going to make just random lines coming through here and just dividing it up. It needs another one like there. Is that good? Maybe one here. Okay. And then I'm going to do every other one. Now, when you do a random one like this and you're doing Needs Bridge, pick where you want to start. I think pardon me. I am going to start right here. I want this one filled in. And then you do like every other one going around. So this one's filled, that one's not, this one's filled. That one's not, this one's filled. That one's not. So then you go to the corners. That one's filled, this one is filled, right? And then this one will be filled. And then this one will be filled. And then this one. And then it'll be this one. And that one won't be, this one will be. And this one will be. And it's really weird how, as long as you're following the every other one, it doesn't seem to matter how many lines you put in. It all comes out right. I don't get it, but it does. It works itself out. I'm just doing a little bit thicker right there because I got a little carried away with my line. And then this one. There we go. Like that. Don't ask me why it wanted that and not a gem. totally wanted to put a gem there, but it said no. So I guess no it is. Am I done? Okay, a little bit of shading. Right there. And right here. And right there. Okay. Okay. Inside. Something like that. And little one. All right, that looks good. I think I'm happy with that. Interesting. It's not at all what I had envisioned when I first saw it. I thought, oh, this is awesome. I'm going to do it exactly the way it is on here. And that isn't what happened. I like what happened. I do. That's so totally different than that. But I guess it wanted to be like that. And I actually like it better now that I saw it. So, you know, you got to listen to your tile. DIYA. Oops. A little spot I missed blending right there. Okay. All right, there it is. There's my tile. I was listening to my tile talk to me. You guys listen to your tiles talk to you. If it's saying it, keep going, it's really looking good, follow that. If it's saying, you know, it wants to be different, follow that too. Listen to your child. It will tell you what it wants, and sometimes your pen just has to go and do its own thing. That's okay. You guys have a great day. Go out and be kind to others. Do something nice for somebody. Make the world a better place today. I will go out and do the same, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.